Hello and welcome to the NGO Whisperer Show. My name is Dr. Carolyne Opinde. I'm the founder and CEO of the NGO Whisperer Center for Social Impact based in Manchester, United Kingdom. Here at the NGO Whisperer Center for Social Impact, we work with non-governmental organizations, social enterprises, governments, and funding agencies to promote social innovation and investment for a sustainable world now and in the future. In season 6 and 7 of the NGO Whisperer Show, we will feature our NGO Whisperer Global Fellows class of 2022. Joining us today from Matsapa in the Kingdom of Eswatini is Dudu Mary Dube. She is the founder and president of Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation. Dudu, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be part of this show.
Thank you so much, Dudu. We are so honored to have you as one of our VIP clients and also one of our Global Fellows class of 2022. Dudu, you do a lot for women and girls with a focus on helping rural women develop skills in farming, specifically in agribusiness, and making an impact in their communities by providing for their families, fighting hunger within their homes, and also making an income out of their farming. What inspired you to step into the nonprofit sector and to set up Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation?
Basically, what inspired me to establish the NGO was seeing a number of women who are unemployed, not knowing what to do. They wanted to embark on income generating project, but they didn't know where to start. So having been working on community development through one of the newspapers, I would go there, I'd see what they were going through, and I saw the gap there. And as someone who was very passionate with charity work, I decided to establish the organization to fill in the gap because I felt like, you know what, there's so much that women can do if they can come together and unite. There's so much they can do to change the financial situation in their organizations, like where they stay. So it is for that reason that I decided to establish the organization, one that is targeting the marginalized group being women and girls, and to challenge them to come out of their comfort zone and embark on an income generating project, and with the primary focus being agribusiness.
That is absolutely wonderful. I know your work goes beyond just working with women and girls. You have programs also on mental health and also mentorship of boys. Could you please share with us specifically what does Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation do? What is your impact so far? And who are the partners that you're collaborating with to make this work possible?
Okay. Yes, we do have other two programs on top of the Essence of Sisterhood Entrepreneurship Program, which is focusing on agribusiness, and it is targeting unemployed women in communities. We also have the Psychological Wellbeing Program, which is more on the mental health, which is also focusing on saying that people are going through a lot of stresses, you know, and you find that they don't know how to deal with the situations, and some unfortunately have opted to commit suicide. So we are saying that as an organization, you know what, let's come together, let's talk about the issues so that you can look forward to a better future. But most importantly, the counseling is very important. And then we also have the boy child. Boy child has been neglected for a very long time. In as much as we cannot say that women and girls should not be given the focus, but we are saying that also the boy child should be equally mentored. There are so many challenges that boy child is going through, and we realize that no one is addressing them. We are looking at the increasing number of gender-based violence cases And we are saying that let's go back to the root and let's bring boys together. Let's equally mentor them and address the issues that they're going through. And as an organization, we are doing that through boot camps.
You have worked with a number of international organizations to support you, to raise funds, to mentor the boys and the girls, including local businesses in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Could you share with us how you partner with these funding agencies, businesses, and individuals to raise funds and to also provide pro bono support for the work that you do that is very, very important in Eswatini?
I'll start with the Essence of Sisterhood Entrepreneurship program. We are very much grateful to the United States of America Embassy in the Kingdom of Eswatini that has sponsored 4 of our projects, and we were able to provide fencing equipment for the unemployed women, for them to be able to conduct their agribusiness smoothly. And we are very grateful to the U.S. Embassy for that funding. We're also grateful to local businesses like Bulazi Nursery. We are also grateful to partners like the University of Eswatini Center for Community Services and NAMPOD that have played a key role in ensuring that the women are not only getting the equipment, but also they are capacitated. They learn and they know more about farming for business. We are also grateful to other companies that have come through to assist us when it comes to boys camp. We had our first boys boot camp in December, and we had KFC Eswatini sponsoring us. We had Elizabeth Glazer, Adriatic HIV/AIDS Foundation sponsoring us with hygiene packs. We had other organizations coming through like iBoost Foundation, Dr. Tina Listen Foundation, and we are also grateful to the NGO Whisperer for assisting us as an organization at international level and assisting us with fundraising strategies that today we are looking back to say that our sincere gratitude also goes to the NGO Whisperer.
Thank you so much, Dudu. Now, going into the NGO Whisperer Global Fellowship Program, we would like to know what inspired you to apply to be one of our Global Fellows.
As a passionate person who is passionate about community development, charity work, and empowering, transforming lives, impacting livelihoods, I felt like as a leader, I cannot lead an organization if I am also not equipped. So when I saw the master classes, the program that is offered by the NGO Whisperer, I felt like that is what I needed, especially the being equipped in fundraising, because it's a nonprofit making organization, and you need to learn more on project management, fundraising strategies, as well as grant writing. Because if you don't know how to write if you don't know how to write good proposals, then no matter what you do, then you won't be able to reach your goals. But if you are equipped, and then you'll be able to reach your goals too as an organization. So that is what inspired me to say that as a leader myself, I need to be equipped so that I lead a team as an equipped leader.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Dudu, there are so many things that you have learned. You've already mentioned about the grant writing, fundraising, and we worked with you to organize a fundraiser last year, which was a big success in the Kingdom of Eswatini. What are the top 3 areas of learning or insights that you took away from the NGO Whisperer Global Fellowship Program and you would like to share with us today?
We needed to adjust a lot of things in our organization. The importance of fundraising, and that's the key one that we really needed. And for me, one thing that really, really helped me was the way that we were taught how to write the proposals and also involving our stakeholders. So the other thing is the tools that we are using to reach out to those that we want to bring on board to fund us. For example, we have a website And one thing that I learned was that one thing that we didn't have was a button for funders, a button with our banking details. So it's the one thing that I realized that it was so important for us to include that, and we did that one. And also the fundraising event itself, we were able to host a fundraising event together with the NGO Wispara, of which we appreciate the mentorship that we received from Dr. Carolyne, and we were able to host a successful event. We had a lot of business people coming through and pledging to assist Marydee Isibuko Foundation. This was our first fundraising event where we were having a community development awards and fundraising gala dinner. But we are so grateful to Dr. Carolyne because we were able to secure funders for 2023 fundraising gala dinner. So, which is quite very good. It proved to be very successful. And what I also liked from the masterclasses was Dr. Carolyne challenging us to say that have that list of potential funders that you want to approach and collaborate with other organizations and so that you are able to reach where you are not able to reach the beneficiaries. The other partners will be able to assist you. For example, when you look at our boot camp, we had a lot of organizations that we partnered with. We partnered with iBoost. They offered a psychosocial a support team, which was covering the psychosocial program as well as the boys mentorship program. With Dr. Tina Listen Foundation, where we covered the entrepreneurship program. Then we have the Prince Legacy. They sponsored us with the banners, the beautiful banners that we had, the posters. So we were able to partner and reach out and be able to get even more funds. And what Elizabeth Glazer did for us, the hygiene packs, we needed them. But through the partnerships, we're able to achieve our goals, of which we are very grateful to the NGO Wispara. We've learned so much, and we shall continue to learn and to push because we need to continue raising funds, and we are so grateful.
You have done brilliant job together with your team at Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation, as well as your partners in country and outside the country. And for us here as one of your international partners, we are very proud of the amazing work that you are doing. Now, how has your organization changed? How has Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation changed as a result of what you have learned and implemented in the program? I know there is a lot that still needs to be put into practice because the year is not ended yet. You know, you completed your fellowship program in December 2022, and there's a lot that you still need to implement in 2023. However, we would like to know what has changed so far.
Oh yes, like I've said, so much has changed. But just to highlight the key changes here at Marydee Isibuko Foundation, we are very happy that one thing that we were challenged with during the master classes was to start a GoFundMe. Okay, so through the dinner, which was also hosted, challenged by Dr. Carolyne that we should do something to fundraise. We managed to get a sponsor who's going to sponsor us with creating the GoFundMe app for the organization. So we are so grateful for that one because we really needed it. We are in Eswatini, but would like to reach more potential funders globally. And through the master classes, we learned that there are other platforms that we can use as nonprofit organizations in order to attract donors. And also during our event, we created an event through Facebook, of which through the master classes, Dr. Carolyne was actually encouraging us, telling us that some of these apps that we need to do, some of these platforms, they're actually free. You don't have to pay for them. And it really did work for us. Then we are grateful for that one. And the other thing that we are also grateful for is the involvement of the board. We learned so much that most of the things that we're doing as leaders, we must also involve our board members, of which we are so grateful at Marydee Eswatini Foundation that the board is very much involved. Actually, when we were preparing for the gala dinner, one of our board members, who is based in South Africa, like we said, we are both in Eswatini in South Africa. So our board is a mixture of individuals from Eswatini in South Africa. So she managed to secure for the organization 40,000. So with everything that we were learning, we and implementing, we have seen great results, and that is why we are grateful to the organization.
Thank you so much, Dudu. What does the future of Marydee Isibuko Serenity Foundation look like?
We are excited. Right now, we are registered in South Africa as well, and would like to implement the project. The focus in the past has been on Eswatini, implementing all 3 programs there. But then we are also going to be expanding to South Africa, and also have the boot camps. And would like to also have an international exchange program where we also go out globally and also invite other women farmers as well as boys to come in, also bring in whatever that they know and share their experiences with our Eswatini beneficiaries and South African beneficiaries, as well as that opportunity for our beneficiaries to go through the international exchange program and learn from what other women farmers as well as boys are doing in other countries. So we're looking forward to raise more funds. We are so grateful that through the challenge that we were given by Dr. Carolyne, we were able to apply for a fund sometime in June last year, June. And we had already started the program. And through everything that we learned through Dr. Carolyne on grant writing, I'm very happy to say that we actually managed to secure that fund, which is going to be funding our agri demo project and nursery, as well as a mobile office structure.
That is brilliant. Thank you so much, Dudu. What last message do you have for governments, for civil society organizations, as well as any good citizen out there on empowerment of people in rural areas with a focus on women, girls, and boys?
I will say that with women, most women in communities find that they're unemployed, and they are the marginalized group. So if you want to impart livelihoods, we need to start with those in rural areas. And I'm looking at Eswatini. What do we have in Eswatini? We are privileged to have land. You find that land is used once a year. But through the Essence of Sisterhood Entrepreneurship Agri Program, we can use that land and give it to Bomage and borrow our women and girls so that they are able to farm for business throughout the year. We're grateful to the US Embassy that is really playing a key role in reaching out and ensuring that women and girls in rural areas through the small grants, they are empowered. So I would say that to more companies, we are grateful to KFC, we're grateful to other organizations, the Prince Legacy, to all the organizations, Mbulazi Nursery, that has been providing us with seedlings for a very long time, enabling us to give the women as a startup. So we are so grateful. If more companies, if more organizations can come through, and then we are going to see a better Swaziland and a better South Africa. Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing. Dudu, where can people find you? How can they connect with you?
They can visit our website. We are also on Facebook, and they can contact us through our email addresses. There's for Eswatini, it's sd.marydeefoundation@outlook.com or eswatini@marydeefoundation.org. They can also, on the SA side, they can use head off at marydeefoundation.org.
Thank you so much, Dudu. We are honored. We celebrate you. You are an amazing, amazing young leader who is making a difference in the kingdom of Eswatini, impacting the lives of vulnerable and marginalized women in rural areas, young girls and boys. Well done. We look forward to another great year working together with you to make an impact, not just in the kingdom of Eswatini, but also in South Africa. Thank you, Dudu.
Thank you so much.
As we come to the end of our show today, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. At the same time, we offer 2-hour free masterclasses as well as 4-week high-impact masterclasses to non-governmental organizations and social enterprises around the world. Go to ngowhisperer.com/masterclass. These masterclasses are offered throughout the year from January to December. We look forward to having you join us and learn together, just like Dudu joined us, learned, and became one of our fellows, and is really indeed now part of the NGO Whisperer VIP clients. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us today. Be sure to go on and check out all the services that we are offering to non-governmental organizations and social enterprises. We are here to support you so you can be successful at impacting people's lives. As always, it's all about connecting people, raising funds, and impacting lives globally.